While there were no credible threats in New York City, the NYPD had a plan in place to make sure that we did not see something similar here, as more than 1 million people gathered for the ball drop last night. Eyewitness News reporter Kemberly Richardson continues our coverage from Times Square. Kemberly.
Well, Lauren, with those new developments coming out of New Orleans, time will tell if law enforcement here will beef up what is already a robust security plan. Times Square has been the setting of great celebration. In fact, many people are still here who came here to celebrate New Year's Eve, but it's also been the scene of tremendous tragedies. Tonight, police remain on high alert in Times Square the day after one of the most high-profile events in the world. The NYPD says it is closely monitoring developments in New Orleans. Retired Chief of Detectives Robert Boyce.
I will tell you this, every bollard in New York is up right now.
Bollards, metal columns meant to stop vehicles. These here at 45th and 7th were the thing that prevented more people from being killed in May of 2017. That's when Richard Rojas, while high on drugs, drove a car onto the sidewalk, killing one person and severely injuring 20 others. He ended up crashing into the bollards. Since then, more barriers have been installed all over the city. In the end, Rojas was found not guilty because of insanity.
It is the most base attack, and it's really unsophisticated, not too much technology, renting a car and killing people.
Something we again witnessed just months after the Times Square incident. But Boyce points out that killing spree on a West Side bike path has some disturbing similarities to what's now happened on Bourbon Street. In both incidents, the suspects were driving rented trucks, carried firearms, and items linking them to a terror group.
The secondary weapons, that's right in ISIS's teachings when they do this. Also the black flags.
Found on the suspect's truck in today's attack. Here in New York City, October 31st, Sayfullo Saipov barreled down that bike path, killing 8 people and injuring more than a dozen others. Saipov was caught, but Boyce suspects that may not have been his plan, rather more like what unfolded this morning. That suspect died in a shootout with police.
The terrorist, this is it for him. He's going to die. It's as simple as that. He knows it. So he doesn't care so much about his way out of it.
And Boyce points out New York City is a very complex setting when it comes to security, what he calls a three-dimensional setting. You have the skyscrapers, the high buildings, you have possible vehicle-borne attacks, which we've seen, and then the subways.